Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader. It's Monday, December 7th, and these are the charts of the day. Starting off with alphabetically with Asian Information Holdings, AISA. Spectacular day today, jumping 22% or 561, exploding out of this consolidation range and then taking it up on 8.5 million shares. I checked back several years. That's the heaviest volume of stock I believe ever traded in one day. Clean breakout, and what appears possible now is a move to the top of the channel up near the 38.9 level, and that's what I'll be looking for on ASIA. Biofuel energy, broke out of this base, ran up to resistance, backed off, and then came on strong. Backed off the last 2 days on low volume, and then today came on again up 48 cents or 16.5%. But it looks like it's in motion, in play. There is a level of resistance going back several years up around here, but I believe the stock makes it to about the 485.5 level on this move up, and perhaps even higher. China Agritech just flying. The stock is absolutely going ballistic, and strong momentum has not been abated at all after breaking out of this double top on heavy volume last week and extending. Today it popped another 255, reaching as high as 29.70. Strong volume of nearly a million shares, over 900,000. With technicals surging, looks like momentum is still strong, and the stock could maybe make it into the mid-30s short term. CMFO, another Chinese play, after breaking out of the trading range and then flagging, moved up sharply at the end of last week, but extended through today, up another 30 cents and trading higher in the aftermarket. This certainly looks to me like a stock that has enough momentum to maybe make it up towards the $10 area in the course of the next several sessions to as much as the next couple, 3 weeks. Heat, been on a tear, but an orderly, ran up, broke out, pulled back, held support, ran up again, not far from the top of the channel, then backed off. Today, snapped back $1.26 on 1.4 million shares. If it can take out the recent highs up around the 16.25, 35 range, I think you're looking at a $19 stock. Ion Geophysical, IO, wanted to point this one out because of the beautiful coil that's developed, very narrow coiling action, low volume, technicals remaining very strong. I'm looking for a breakout of this coil that takes it up towards the $7 level and maybe even higher than that in the near term. Junior Solar's had a spectacular day, and one example of that is JASO, which popped out of a long coiling type consolidation. Today exploded for 12.2%, up 54 cents on 16 million shares, the heaviest volume in a month, and certainly a clean breakout. We'll see if we can get an extension that takes us up to another point to about the 580.90 zone, and then perhaps even as high as around the 6.25, 6.5 area. That's my short-term targets, but beyond that, if it breaks out above this line, you got a major breakout from a year-long base that could propel us into the high single digits, even low teens. Nanometrics, after breaking out of the coil we have here, it popped to the high and backed off, but it's been consolidating for 3 days on low volume. Looks ready to try to take out this line and run. If it does, and the volume's strong, I have a $20 target on the stock. NLST, wanted to point this one out because it's now in a 2-week declining, tight, narrow channel on low volume with good technicals holding up. Looks like if it can break out, let's look for a move that takes us up to test the 575.80 area. If that occurs and we break through that, then the stock is running again for a retest of the 7.75, $8 range or more. Next is our REXX Energy, REXX. Beautiful coil pattern that developed over the last 6-7 weeks. Was broken today with a thrust in volume, closing at the high for the day, going away up $1.12 or 11.6%. Certainly a move towards the 12.5, 13 range is warranted. That's also the top of this channel I've drawn in. And we'll see if we can get an extension beyond that eventually. Sprint Nextel had a big day today. Take a look at this declining top line over the last 6 months here. And then the recent bull flag over the last 2 weeks that was broken with abandon today. Volume was 146,860,900 shares. Huge volume. Looks like a move up towards the 465 area may take place for a test quickly. Beyond that, we could be looking at a $5.50, $6 stock. TPI, Tianjin Pharmaceuticals, broke out, pulled back, and now popped again for 33 cents today, or almost 8%. Volume is strong. The stock has momentum. It looks like it wants to try a run at the top of the channel at 6 3/4. That's my target coming up. And lastly for today is VISN, China Media, VISN, a current portfolio position. Broke out with abandon on Thursday and backed off Friday, and again today with an inside day on low volume. Looks like it's setting up a flag for a move. I'm looking for a run to 13.5, 14 over the next several days potentially. That's it for tonight. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Hello again, everybody.